Alright guys, we've made it to Santa Ana, the volcano. We're just about to start the hike. Took a bus up here, took about 1.5 hours down from the lake. 2 buses, the 248 from Cerro Verde. And now we're here at El Tibet, this like hostel, hotel, lodge thingy here. You are supposed to go with a group no matter what. There's no way to go by yourself, so yeah. I'm going with this big group here. There's some shops over here to just buy some snacks before you go if you want that. And yeah, otherwise you cannot do the trip by yourself. You do have to go with these guys. It will cost you, what did he say, 6 I think for Salvadorians and $9 for foreigners. So yeah, without further ado, let's get stuck in and let's get up the volcano. Let's go explore. Alright, so the sign there says about an hour to go. 2.75k left, about an hour. I'm sure we can do that a lot faster. But yeah, we're just, the beginning here of the trail is just like this forest trail. Not many views or anything that you can get to see the volcano or the other one. There's another one next to it here called Izalco. And yeah, as you can see, I'm just dragging behind towards the end of the group to get a bit more space. Because yeah, unfortunately, you cannot do this trail by yourself. You must go with the guides. That's a bit unfortunate because you get stuck in this big group. And it's just not the same. But otherwise, it's phenomenal. I'm really enjoying it. It is what it is. You can't do anything about it. I'd much rather do it like this than not at all, if you know what I mean. So yeah, the trail is just literally, as you see here, going through the forest in the beginning. I'm looking forward to getting further up so we can get some more top class views down to the lake, over the country. And obviously at the very top we will get to see down into the crater. And the volcano is still active. It is 2,380 meters tall, and you start the trail at about 1,800 meters of altitude. That means you have a climb of just a slide under 600 meters to do. And they told us it was about 3 hours in total to hike. Alright, here we get the view over to the Izalco volcano, the other one, the neighbor volcano, Santa Ana's brother, if you will, which is right there. So the trail is starting to open up a bit more. Now, the lake should be over here behind us in the background. We can't see it yet. But yeah, the trail's starting to open up. Still mainly covered in the forest though. Like, it's getting less and less vegetation now. But the trail is very easy. Very beginner friendly kind of trail. Oh yeah, here we go. Here is a view and a half. The Izalco volcano there.
How about the documentary? Are you going to publish it somewhere?
Alright. Then we'll keep heading on. That is an incredible view out to the volcanoes there. Wow. I was starting to get interesting. Massive volcano. Like the other one over there is like your typical cartoon cone style volcano, where the Santa Ana one here is more like a mountain that has a crater on the top, like not this typical cone style, your traditional cartoon style. But yeah, with that said, unfortunately it's a bit cloudy today. Potentially it's activity from the two volcanoes themselves. I'm not sure, because away from the volcanoes, when I left the hostel that I'm staying at down at the lake this morning, it was beautiful and sunny. So hopefully it clears up by the time we get up. Yeah, let's get going. As you can see, it's not looking too optimistic for the peak when we get up to the crater to be able to see anything at all. I mean, I'm not sure. Crossing our fingers that we will have some level of visibility when we get up there. Because the peak is up there somewhere, and yeah, as you can see, it is completely covered. You can't see absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. So yeah, that's a bit of a bummer for now. We'll hope it clears up. Cross our fingers, race to the top. There's a bunch of the agave plants and the agave palms, cactus, whatever you call them, around here. Like these cool towery flowers that they have growing out of them there. That's kind of all we're able to see right now. The other Izalco volcano is over here, like there roughly, but as you can see, completely invisible. So yeah, without any further ado, I think we're just gonna leg it to the top. Alright, I think the top of the craters, the tip of the craters right there. I think so, by the looks of it. All the people stopped up there. But as you can see, the visibility is still next to none. We'll see as we get in up on top of the crater there in a sec. Then we'll see what the visibility actually is. But right now it's not looking too promising. Alright, we're up, and at least there's some level of visibility. We have the lagoon down here, and then we have the ring. See the people over there, how small they look. The scale is immense. There we go, the ring all around here. Like the clouds are kind of going into it, as you can see. It's very cool, very, very cool. I've never seen anything like this in my life. Never. It's absolutely beautiful though. Oh yeah, see down there? You can see, if it wants to focus here, the camera, you can see it's kind of smoking there, coming up, vaporizing the green of the sulfur. It's phenomenally beautiful. That much is for sure. It's beautiful, eh? Let's keep exploring around a little bit. Oh yeah, here's a good view down to the side. This is phenomenally gorgeous. I just wish it was sunny, like, but at least we can see the lagoon down there. It's beautiful as. Oh my god. Can you imagine just slipping here? Boop. The guy was saying it's about 300 meters of altitude from here down into the laguna down there. Let's get a thumbnail here. beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. This calls for an absolutely stunning. Wow. I've never seen anything like this before. You can see the clouds coming up as well from the lagoon itself. Obviously it's got to be scorching hot. The ground here is nothing special, it's not hot or anything. Wow. But yeah, as you can see, the scale is absolutely crazy. It's massive. The mouth of the crater here. Like, just look how far around it is. All the way around there. The lagoon down here. All the way. Bang, 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 bang. See how tiny the people are over there. Just to give you an idea of the actual scale of this volcano. Yeah, unfortunately, it's not looking like we're gonna get much sunshine coming through, but it's still quite beautiful, to be honest. We have a little bit of sunlight hitting the rock down there, just giving it a little bit of life over on this side. You see the green of the sulfur, you could smell it a little bit as well. It's not too strong, you know, but you can smell it a little bit. As you can see, the sun is up there behind me, trying to break through. Yeah. This is what it is, the Santa Ana volcano. And yeah, the Salco, the other volcano, is not visible at all, the lake neither. But yeah, definitely worth it coming up here. I've never seen anything like this before, ever in my life. I've tracked a few volcanoes in New Zealand when I was down there, and in Patagonia as well, but none of them was like this. This is like proper cartoon volcano style. Fantastic. Absolutely stunning. Alright, I think I'll sit down, have a sip of water, and just take in the views, enjoy the views, sit here by myself and just take it in for a while, and then we'll head back down later on. Vamos, Leones. Arriba El Salvador. Exploration at the top there. That was incredible views. The color of the lake, you could kind of hear it in the background, bubbling the lake down there. Oops, watch your footing. You kind of hear the lake bubbling a bit in the heat of it, and you can smell the sulfur and that. Absolutely, highly recommend coming here. In a couple of days I'm going to try and do the Izalco as well, the other volcano that we saw coming up, that's covered in the clouds over there behind us at the moment. But yeah, now we're just gonna send it down as fast as we can. Probably grab some food at some of those stands that we saw in the beginning of the video. Just when we started, there were those ladies selling some sandwiches and pupusas and the local stuff. And you know me, you love a good pupusa in my stomach. So I think that's what we're headed for. Alright, let's send it down. Alright, so we made it back down. Here's a lady here who's selling pupusas and pechugas, chicken wings. So I'm gonna get myself a chicken wing and some tortillas. And then I think that's going to be the end of the video here. She has, these are chorizos, small chorizos as well. She's got all the stuff here. Tortillas, fruits, chorizos. So yeah, as you come down, it's gonna be another half an hour or so waiting for the bus, so I can just get my stomach filled. And with that said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you when I see you.